Good morning, good day, good evening, or good night. Whether you are winding down or just need a voice to drift off to, you are in the right place. Or happy vacuum if you are out on the International Space Station or somewhere that is missing an atmosphere. Funny enough, the word vacuum fits right into today's topic. Critical thinking. Without critical thinking, we're sort of like a person stuck in an informational vacuum, floating around with only half the information and a lot of space for misunderstandings to grow. Critical thinking helps fill the vacuum, guiding us to ask the right questions and get closer to what is real. Now, why is critical thinking so important? Well, just because something is popular or even viral doesn't make it true. Critical thinking is our way of navigating past surface level information or majority opinions. It gives us the tools to think independently, question assumptions, and create a view of this world that's based on reality and grounded in facts. Instead of just absorbing what we're told, we get to actively shape our own understanding and personality by asking, is this true? How do I know that? So, what exactly is critical thinking? It's the ability to examine a claim, subject, or object from multiple perspectives, taking into account historical context and the language to convey it. It's about looking beyond the surface of argument and asking deeper questions. However, it is essential to be cautious not to fall into a trap of counter-arguing everything when debating. You don't always have to refute the other side to prove your point. This isn't about winning an argument. It's about learning how to think critically and analyze information in a way that leads you to the right conclusions. Remember, this isn't a battle. It's about your journey to uncover the truth and understanding how to discern it. Now, I don't want to dive too deep into psychology here, but it is important to recognize that our past experiences and current state of being can significantly impact our decision making. What we're really combating with critical thinking is delusions, those misconceptions and half-truths that can cloud your judgment. There are 5 well-known pillars of critical thinking. If anyone is interested, I encourage you to check them out on Google and indulge in a little reading frenzy. It might even bring back memories from school, where the teacher breezes through topic while 30% of the class is left scratching their heads. But don't worry, I'm here to break it down for you. Let's explore the groundwork, the foundational qualities and skills that will make you a natural critical thinker. Be curious. Ask yourself, what is this information I have here? Do I know anything about the person making the claim? Which branch of knowledge does this claim touch upon? Do I know anyone who works in this field, or perhaps a friend of a friend who does? What evidence is presented to support this claim? Has anyone already disputed this topic? Recognize any assumptions being made and don't fall into the trap of making your own. Instead, be honest with yourself and admit when you don't know something. Embrace the uncertainty and use it as a stepping stone to learn the truth. Think like a detective. When you come across a claim, consider whether the source is credible and reputable. Ask yourself, what qualifications or experience would this person need to make this claim? By evaluating the expertise behind the information, you'll be better equipped to determine its validity and relevance. Always be honest to yourself. Acknowledge your own biases. And I can't stress this enough. Always be honest to yourself. As soon as you start lying to yourself and pretending, you break the trust. Your mind becomes conflicted and you're trying to silence it. We all know where that leads. This principle might just be the most important one of all when it comes to critical thinking. Finally, be open-minded. Look at the subjects from many different perspectives. As you do this, you'll start to understand why people come to these conclusions and hold on to the delusions. Remember, you can't cure them or tell them what's right. Sometimes it's just not worth trying to convince them otherwise. Instead, invest your time in something more productive. And there you have it, my first video on critical thinking. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please subscribe, leave a comment. Every like and share helps with the algorithm, and I really appreciate your support. Also, feel free to suggest topics on essential skills that could make this planet a better place. Let that sink in.